our region's business, improving our economy, creating jobs, and strengthening communities. Innovation, collaboration, transformation, and the people making it happen. Join us as we take a closer look at our region's business. Now, here's your host, Bill Flanagan.
Today on our region's business, a blockbuster expansion by a battery maker, celebrating the success of the polio vaccine 70 years after Jonas Salk's team created it right here in our region, and sampling the Appalachian Cellar, a new online marketplace. First, EOS Energy Enterprises' big plans for our region. Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro traveled to the company's factory in Turtle Creek to make the announcement.
I'm here today and proud to announce that EOS, this energy storage company that's developed a unique zinc-based battery as a cheaper option to store power, is massively expanding their manufacturing footprint here in Allegheny County and relocating their official headquarters from Jersey right here to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
In addition to a second manufacturing facility, the company is leasing in Marshall Township and the new corporate headquarters in Nova Place on Pittsburgh's north side. EOS is entering into a research partnership with Carnegie Mellon University to make its batteries even better. CEO Joe Mastrangelo said manufacturing will continue at the Turtle Creek facility for now. Joe, congratulations.
Thanks, Bill. Big day.
It is a big day, and it seemed a day that was kind of in and out, off and on, somewhat in doubt over the past few years.
Startups are roller coasters, and we've been up and down the roller coaster. I think the thing here is just consistently working to get to this moment, and there's been a lot of people that have supported us, and we found a way to make it work. So it's exciting for us all to be here.
What finally put it over the top?
I think the company EOS, we kept proving ourselves, and I think it always comes back to the people that we have. Like if you come out on our shop floor and talk to the employees and how they believe in the company, I think it's hard not to want to invest and help the company grow. I think when you really look at where we are as a country and as a state, we need energy. We need to win the AI race, and we need to build things in America, and that's what EOS does. And I think that's what helped us get where we are today.
You're building another factory, moving your headquarters from New Jersey, a research center with Carnegie Mellon. Why does it make sense to be doing all of that right here in Pittsburgh?
Because it's all right here in Pittsburgh. Look, we started off with, you can get a good facility at a low cost. I knew from prior work that I'd done that you can get a great workforce. So the history of this city and being able to build things, we knew we could build things. As we got in and became part of the fabric of the region, we realized, well, you've got this bricks in the building, you've got the muscle to be able to build, and then you've got this ecosystem of bringing in the brains to help you control the software that allows you to operate better. And we thought if we put those three things together in one location, this is our best selling point to customers. Bring them to one spot, show them all of it, and really bring the best that we can offer. And I think one of the reasons why we partner with CMU is, that's where machine learning started, right? And we've got just a great bunch of people that make us smarter.
When you look at where the energy industry is headed, where does EOS fit into that ecosystem?
We're a parking lot for electrons. So if you have a lot of electrons that want to go on the grid, think of the grid as a highway that's bringing electricity to where it needs to be used. If you can't get the electrons on the grid because there's not the demand, park it in the parking lot, put it in an EOS storage. Then when the demand comes, we put it back on the highway and off it goes to its use point. And it's all about taking what we already have and making it more efficient. And it's important for us to do this here in the US. I really believe in this thing where we've got to show people this manufacturing renaissance is real, and that in America we could still build things. And I think that's important for the future of energy. As a country, as a city, as a commonwealth, led the way through many generations of what the energy industry is. This is that next evolution, and we need to continue to lead it. We should lead it.
Big announcement today. What happens next? Where do you go from here?
Back to work tomorrow is what I tell everybody. Look, we've got to keep going. We've got a strong pipeline of opportunities out there. At the same time, we've got to get a line into the new factory and get that up and running as we get into the second half of next year and continue to optimize what we have. And I think we just keep doing what we're doing and keep being what we want to have as a culture. And I've said this many times is, when you come to EOS, you have a willingness to work, and from there you can learn and become what you want to become, and that's what we'll do as we move forward.
All right. Well, a lot to look forward to. Congratulations.
Thanks, Bill. Thanks for the time. Appreciate it.
The almost $353 million investment is expected to create 735 new jobs and retain 265 others. The Shapiro administration is giving $22 million to EOS to support the project, and Allegheny County is kicking in about $2 million. Allegheny Conference Chief Growth Officer Matt Smith says the public-private partnership was essential.
The state really stepped up in a monumental way to deliver economic incentives in a way that they really have never done in the past. And I think that's a statement that Governor Shapiro has made, that he wants to compete for this kind of business investment. He wants to win this kind of business investment.
What does it mean to our region to land an investment like this?
It's a huge thing for our region. It sends a huge message. And as important as this announcement is, we don't want it to be a one-off. We want this to create a transformative flywheel effect with companies that see with the decision that EOS has made, make a similar decision in expanding or locating in Pittsburgh. And we want to secure the supply chain for companies like EOS in the Pittsburgh region. So we really want this to be catalytic in so many different ways. And I think EOS shares that desire with us as well.
EOS expects to move its headquarters to Pittsburgh late next year. Well, next up, from the frontier of energy to life sciences leadership, celebrating the legacy of Dr. Jonas Salk with his son Peter, one of the first kids in the world to receive the polio vaccine. Please stay with us.